All right, peace and blessings, everybody. This is BroYosef. I'm back with another video. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back. You know, been away handling some things. I try to get on here as much as I could to give you guys some information. So it's been a minute, but I'm back. I'm back. So in this video, we're gonna talk about the chakra system. And chakras is something that I vaguely touched on in different videos. I even did a video called "The Black Chakra and the True Power of the Holy Ghost." Being talking about Kundalini energy. So I'm going to talk about chakras in full today, and give everybody who just starting on this path of some basic overall understandings on the chakras. And of course, at the end of the video, I'm going to try to give some books out that people can read. Two books that I think are pretty good. Definitely if you're starting out. So before I start the video, I want to say thank you to everyone who has been coming to my Instagram page. Just giving our shades with me in the morning. For those who don't know, I do like a morning little prayer on there, and it's not something I don't know if I'm gonna do every day, but I've been doing it every day for like 2 weeks, and I'm just sharing with y'all something that I do every morning for myself that I just ended up putting on Instagram, and people end up liking it. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna continue to do that as much as I can, and thank you guys for that. Also, if anybody wants any consultations, I've been getting emails on Instagram, not emails, but messages on Instagram for consultation. Asking how can they email me. And if you want a consultation, my email is nulyfetools@gmail.com. And in the consultation, it is not a reading. What it is I take what you know and what you don't know about spirituality, and I help you evolve. I give you the starting points, or for some people who are more advanced on spirituality, I answer questions and help give you the guidance you need to make the right effort and make the right and push forward in your spiritual evolution. So that's pretty much what I do in my consultations. I answer questions and I help you grow in your evolution. So also, I've been putting up pictures on some of my experiences. I've already shared one of my experiences in how to put on the whole armor of God part 2. I've been sharing some of my experiences. I shared one of my chakra experiences where actually I had and my daughter's godmother was sitting right next to me, and I had a purple ball appear above my head out of nowhere. Even on her phone, it was there, but when she looked at it and even sat in my seat, she had no purple ball above her head. It was just me. And I remember going in the bathroom in this at this event we were at. I remember going in the bathroom and seeing it in the mirror. Like I could see it with my third eye. I could see the energy above my head. So that was an experience I had when my crown chakra activated, turned on and activated. And what kind of happened from then is one of the biggest things that started to happen when my crown chakra activated was that I started knowing things without even knowing it. Like I've never studied certain things, and I just knew things. I remember a friend of mine was working on his car, and I can't remember exactly what I said, but I told him to go get this part, and that should be the thing that's going to fix it. And I said it without even really understanding or knowing that I said it. And he's like, man, you right. That makes sense. I didn't know you know about cars, and I was like, I don't. He's like, well, how'd you know that? I said, I don't know. I just know you need to get that part. And people would just be walking down the street and I'll just know things. I'll know their name. I'll just know things about them. And it's definitely helped my psychic abilities a lot more. Like sometimes when I'm doing consultations, I'll read in on people's energy. And for people who have had consultations with me, they know this is true. They know that I pick up on energies and I start telling them stuff about themselves that, secret stuff that nobody else knows, people that passed away and, for those who've had consultations with me. I don't do readings, but if I pick up on something, I definitely tell people, right? I think readings are overrated. Nothing wrong with getting a reading, but I think people want to hear what they want to hear, so they keep getting readings until they hear what they want to hear. That's what I think. I've only had three readings my whole life, and that's all I need to hear. They're there for three different reasons. One was about my whole life, one was about my financial life, Another one's just a reading for the year, right? I had some people done got already, they ain't been spiritual 5 years and they already done got 20, 15 readings or something like that. You don't keep needing readings. You know you ain't supposed to be that person. You know you're not supposed to make that decision. And the truth, it's just like my spiritual father told me one day, a lot of things that humans get readings about, they already know the answer to it. They just want to hear somebody else clarify it. And you wasting your time and money. But nothing against readings. I used to do readings real heavy and it's very draining. And readings are cool. Get readings, but don't go overboard with readings. Some people get reading after reading after reading after reading. You know, it's just a waste of time. Like you don't need all these readings. So when a person does consultation, the first thing they think, oh, this person must do readings. No, I don't do readings. I don't do readings. I help guide you on your spiritual path, right? So when it comes to the chakras, I know it's something I know a whole lot about on different levels. And if y'all listen to what I'm telling y'all in this video, y'all can definitely grow and open and activate your chakras and definitely have the same experiences I've been having. All right. So the first thing you guys need to understand is that chakras are pretty much wheels of light, right? That's what a chakra is. It's a wheel of light. But what they really mean by wheels of light is that they're talking about wheels of consciousness, right? So your conscious state has a lot to do with level of chakra you're on, right? Sometimes you're born in this world with two chakras. All your chakras could be open, but they may not be activated. When you're born, all your chakras are open. That's a fact, right? But you may be a child that's operating on a lower chakra level. So you may be born with two chakras activated, one chakra activated. Most humans are born with two chakras activated. Usually the root chakra and the sacral chakra, which has a lot to do with your creativity, right? So this is how you have a lot of children that express themselves creatively, and from birth they're just really good at drawing or playing music, and nobody's ever taught them these things. It's a gift, right? Well, what it really is that it's just that you have that chakra activated, and it's been activated in past lives, and this child has come into this world with that activated, right? It's rare you have a child with all the chakras open and all the chakras activated. It's rare, but it can happen, right? It's rare, but it can happen. So, with that being said, this is something that's really important. You guys need to understand the chakras as you grow in your path, because chakras are levels of consciousness. So, you can, by talking to a person, you can pretty much tell what level of consciousness they're on just by talking to them, right? Just by talking to them. And one thing you guys got to understand is that the chakras must be open before they're activated, right? They must be open before they're activated. If you don't open the chakra and you try to do a certain chakra exercise, you can damage yourself. You can literally hurt yourself, right? And for those who don't know about the chakras, the lower chakra is red. It's called the root chakra. There's different names for different chakras, but on a basic level, it's called the root chakra. Then you have the sacral chakra. People also call it the sex chakra, right? They call it the sex chakra, but it's the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is orange. It has a lot to do with your creativity, right? Your passions. Then you have the solar chakra. It has a lot to do with your energy, right? Or people call it the solar plexus chakra also. Then you have your heart chakra, which is the solar chakra is so the root chakra is red, the sacral chakra is orange, the solar chakra is yellow, the heart chakra is green, right? That's green. Then you have the throat chakra, which is extremely powerful. The throat chakra is blue. Then you have the third eye chakra, which is purple. And then you have the crown chakra, which is violet, right? It's violet. So then you have other chakras beyond that. And the truth is, you can never stop having chakras. You can keep growing chakras as you grow different spiritual bodies. That's right. As you evolve spiritually, you can keep adding chakras. You can have as many chakras as you want. Some entities in the universe are like have like 15 chakras, 13 chakras, like naturally. Different spiritual entities, different aliens, different extraterrestrials, they all have different types of and different levels of chakras. Animals have chakras, right? Your cat, your dog, a bird, an ant, they all have chakras, right? So people literally think that there's only 7 chakras in the body, and that's not really true. There's more than 7 chakras. People focus on the 7 chakras going up your spine. The truth is, you have over 100 chakras in your body, right? You got chakras all in your hands, chakras in your feet, and people who do acupuncture, they know this type of stuff, right? But there's another thing that's very important besides the chakras, which is the meridians. And the meridians are channels that the energy flow through. So as you activate the chakras, you also want to make sure your meridians are open and doing what they're supposed to be doing so your energy can flow better. That comes into play when you start learning how to work with chi energy and find your, and project your chi and circulate your chi. You want to make sure your meridians are open, right? Because if they're not open, they can actually block energy. So it's very important that you open your chakras first. Because if you don't open your chakra, some really bad stuff could happen, which I'm going to get into in a minute, right? To open the chakra means to unblock the chakra, right? To open the chakra means to unblock it, right? So you're going to unblock the chakra so the energy can flow freely. Ways that you unblock the chakra has a lot to do with your emotions, right? It has a lot to do with your emotions. You can literally shut your chakra off by having such a low vibration, which can go into having a low level of consciousness. So fear, anxiety, different things like that. If you have a lot of fear and anxiety, you can't convince me that your chakras are open and activated. You just can't do it. You can tell me that and I'll listen, but you just can't convince me. Because lower level emotions block the chakras, right? As a matter of fact, there's a cartoon. You guys can go YouTube this. Type in The Last Airbender chakras. On this cartoon, they literally showed you, and I'm not lying, they literally showed you step by step how to open your chakras, right? They literally show you how to open or unblock your chakras, literally. So you can let the energy flow. When the Kundalini rises, the energy can flow through the chakras. I'm not even going to tell y'all how to open your chakras. That's homework for y'all. Go watch the cartoon. Go on YouTube, type in The Last Airbender. The Last Airbender. And there's an old man in the mountain teaching him how to open his chakras. And everything they saying in that cartoon is 100% true as far as that chakra episode goes. So go check that out. A child's cartoon show, right? It's always been one of my favorite TV shows. So to open a chakra means to unblock it, right? To activate the chakra means to let the chakra express itself, right? So let's say you have a blocked throat chakra, right? One thing that's going, once you open that chakra and it's activated, the chakra, you will be able to express yourself verbally very, very well, right? You will be able to express yourself verbally very well. So people who are like teachers, singers, rappers, right? Some people are naturally born with a natural powerful throat chakra. When you have a powerful throat chakra, people love to listen to you, right? You have influence over people. You can sway people with your words. They call it the gift of gab, right? It's not so much what you're saying, it's how you're saying it. Something about your voice, right? It's something about the way you say words that soothes people. It's because you have a powerful throat chakra, right? Your throat chakra is activated. So Biggie Smalls had a powerful throat chakra, right? Tupac had a powerful throat chakra. Whitney Houston had a powerful throat chakra. Michael Jackson had a powerful throat chakra. Right? Michael Jackson had a lot of powerful chakras, period. But these are the things that can happen once your chakra is open. If you have an open and activated heart chakra, you're naturally going to be more loving, right? And you're going to understand love. And you're going to be able to express the truth. That's the number one thing that happens when your heart chakra opens. You're going to have to be true to who you are, right? So one of the things that happened to me when my heart chakra opened is, remember, I was coming out of Christianity, and I opened my heart chakra and activated my heart chakra early. As a matter of fact, when you become conscious, that's the beginning of your heart chakra starting to open and activate, right? The more you grow consciously, the more your heart chakra activates. Once your heart chakra activates, you can only speak truth. You have to be true to who you are, or you can shut it back down. You can literally shut your heart chakra back down. You have to be true to who you are. And what I mean by that is, whoever you feel you are. You feel you're a dark side person. You feel you're a light side person. You feel like you mess with the mystical side or the magical side, whatever you feel like you are. You know, if you're gay, if you're straight, if you you know, if you're, let's say you're a person that loves to fight, whatever happens, if you're a warrior, you have to be true to that. You have to become who you really are once your heart chakra opens, so you can shut it back down. Your heart chakra makes you live the truth. It makes you speak the truth about who you are, right? It makes you live and speak the truth about who you are. It's your book, right? And you write your book in your heart chakra, and you express that book. You let people see you for who you are, and if people don't like you for who you are, you have to just live with it. You have to learn how to be okay with that. That's one thing that's very important about living in this world, period. You can't worry about who like you. It's like what somebody told me a long time ago. A wise man told me, what other people think about you ain't none of your business. What other people think about you ain't none of your business. So being conscious and being spiritual, you have to learn how to, mind your business. Let people think what they want to think. You know what I'm saying? And let that heart chakra energy continue to flow, right? That's very important. So some of the things that can happen when a heart chakra breaks, right? And we're not talking about a broken heart. We're talking about when things are activated and when they're not activated, right? So say a person doesn't listen to this video and they ignore everything I'm saying and they try to do a kundalini, they try to raise their kundalini energy, right? They try to manually raise it, right? Once the chakras are open, the kundalini energy will naturally start rising up. It literally will. But, when a person's stuck on a root chakra level, they only express themselves sexually, right? That's one of the ways the root chakra expresses itself, is sexually. And what happens is, if that chakra is out of order, so we'll just say the root chakra. If the root chakra is out of order, what will happen is, so we'll just say the root chakra, right? So let's say the root chakra is out of order and it's unbalanced. Well, if the root chakra is unbalanced, a person won't be able to control themselves sexually. They'll be like a sex addict, right? They'll be a sex addict. If the solar plexus chakra is unbalanced, a person can't help expressing themselves. They can't shut their mind down. Right? They always thinking about something to be creative, and they overwork themselves. Right? And so on and so on. I don't really want to go through all the chakras, but if the prime example, if the throat chakra is unbalanced, then you may be the type of person that talks too much. You may say the wrong things. You may speak your mind in the wrong way. Right? You can't help expressing yourself. You can't help telling a person off when you don't need to be saying nothing. You can't help yourself. You got a messed up throat chakra. Right? So what happens is, if you try to raise your kundalini energy and your chakras are not open, you can literally break your chakra, right? You can literally break a chakra. And what I mean by that is, these wheels of light that flow up your spine, that are not really that big, but they're actually really small. But what happens when the light comes out of them, they look bigger. It's kind of like the sun. When the energy comes out, it appears to be bigger, and it spins like a wheel. So, and it looks like a lotus flower also, when it opens and activates. So what happens is, a person may try to raise their kundalini energy, which some people do by way of drugs, right? That's the number one way people do it, right? They take all these drugs and they have these incredible kundalini experiences. Like, some stuff is cool, but you shouldn't take it too much, right? Some stuff is cool, but you shouldn't take it too much. So there's one thing that's popular now is DMT. And people do all these DMT trips so that they can, go to the other side. But what's really happening when you're taking DMT is, you're literally going inside your soul and you're viewing your soul, right? And that's a dope experience, but a person can do it too much. And what can happen is, they'll keep having the kundalini will start expressing itself. It'll start trying to rise up. And if the chakra is closed and you got this energy, it's very powerful, cosmic energy, rising up your spine, and the chakra's closed, imagine it being like a pipe that just burst, right? A pipe had all this pressure inside of it, and the pipe just exploded. Now you have a chakra that's leaking energy. right? And that's not good once you have a broken chakra. You have a chakra that's leaking energy. And once this chakra leaks energy, it's bad because you will have a lot of entities following you trying to suck up this energy that you're leaking. You're literally giving away energy, right? And the first thing that's going to happen is, depending on how bad it's damage, it's going to leak into the aura, right? It's going to throw the aura off. It's going to throw the aura off, and the aura is going to get weaker, and then it's going to leak out of the aura. Or sometimes it'll just totally explode and burst out of the aura, and now you have negative thought forms and negative astral entities trying to follow you, incubus, succubus. They trying to follow you and suck up this energy that you. Then you wonder why you always tired. Whatever chakra that did burst, you wondering why something's always happening from that perspective in a negative way. And you don't understand why. And then a person may see that you have a broken chakra. One of your chakras is leaking. And in that case, you need to find somebody who does chakra work so they can close that chakra and heal that chakra up so the energy can flow again, right? But doing all these drugs, doing all these, sometimes people mixing drugs and sex together. I know a guy personally that actually was doing sex magic and he broke his chakra. That's right. He was doing some types of sex magic and he actually broke one of his chakras and he actually went insane. He actually went a little bit psychotic. I'm just gonna keep it real. The dude literally went psychotic from doing sex magic, right? And doing it the wrong way. And he broke one of his chakras and he had psychological problems ever since that day. And once his chakra got broken, he started interacting with extraterrestrials and aliens. And it wasn't a good extraterrestrials and aliens. You know, they was taking advantage of the situation that they saw. So these are the things that can damage your chakras. You know, that's one of the things that can damage your chakras. So the chakras are very important in your evolution and your spiritual growth, and it's something that you want to work on and focus on every day. Daddy doing the video, baby. Close the door. Daddy doing the video. Close the door. That's what you want to work on and do every day. Excuse me, my daughter coming. So, with that being said, I want to give you guys some stones that you can use that will actually help balance out your chakras. Okay, these stones are powerful, and what you want to do is set them on each chakra where the chakra is located, and you want to you want to let that energy of the stone naturally just set it on that area and let it rebalance out your chakras. So if you have a problem with sex, you're overly sexual, you might want to put this stone I'm going to tell you on your root chakra to balance out your sexual energy. If you can't sleep at night, you might want to put it on your depending on why you can't sleep. You have over thoughts and you can't shut your mind down. Sometimes you can have good thoughts coming to you, but you still can't shut your mind down. You may have an unbalanced chakra, right? You saying the wrong things to people, you can't shut your mouth and you gotta always say the wrong thing. You might need to balance out your chakra. So these are the stones I'm going to tell you guys. It's going to help balance your chakras out so you can continue to do the work and open your chakras. Once you do the work, and I promise y'all, that's why I put that video up with me actually having my activated chakra above my head. I didn't even know that was possible. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I don't know how many other spiritual teachers or anything else like that from like India or Africa or anywhere that's ever had an actual chakra appear above their head. But that shocked me because I knew that my crown chakra was open, but it wasn't activated, and it took me like 3 years to really activate my crown chakra. And I'm talking about for real. And out of the blue, from just doing the work, out of the blue, it just happened one day, and I felt an overwhelming energy of emotion. Like my eyes started watering up with tears, and I was like, "What's wrong with me?" I'm wiping my face, and I'm like looking at my phone to take a picture of myself, and then boom, there it is above my head, and I felt like this. I don't know. I can't even explain it, but it was like an energy all over my head, and I was hearing people's voices. I was seeing other people's energy even deeper. Like I just knew things, and ever since that happened, I had a deeper connection with my higher self. to the point where I have conversations. And that's kind of why I don't read books a lot. So a lot of the books I'll show you guys on this video, I don't even read a lot of these books anymore. I get a lot of my information now from just talking with my higher self and being on an astral plane, experiencing things, and I bring that information down. You know, I didn't even know that other entities had chakras like we did until I was told that in a higher dimension. So the stones that actually balance out the chakras are these. For the root chakra, you want to get you a hematite, right? Get you, or any kind of good grounding stone. I recommend getting you a hematite stone, right? Get you a hematite stone. You're feeling unbalanced in the root chakra area. You want to get you a hematite stone, right? For the solar plexus chakra, you want to get you a carnelian, right? Get you a carnelian stone. Carnelians is good for that area. You can also get you something called a tangerine quartz if you can find it. It's a hard soul to find, tangerine quartz, but carnelians are easier to come by. So get you an orange carnelian stone, and that stone is very good for balancing out that chakra. For the solar plexus chakra, you want to get you a sunstone, right? Get you a sunstone. Also, a quartz crystal would do good for the solar plexus chakra. You can program the quartz crystal to work in that area, right? But I recommend getting a sunstone. Get you a sunstone for the solar plexus chakra. You can also get you a citrine. A citrine is good for working with the solar plexus chakra, right? For the heart chakra, you can get you some malachite, right? Get you some malachite. But I recommend getting a rose quartz. Is great for balancing out the energy of the heart chakra. It's a pink stone, and it's called rose quartz. It's a love stone. It's very good for working with heart energy and the heart chakra, right? Or any type of love situation. For the throat chakra, which is blue, you want to get one of my favorite stones, which is lapis lazuli, right? Get you a lapis lazuli. I'm not even going to tell you to get another stone. Lapis lazuli is the only one you should have. And if you're going to use it to balance out that energy, wear the lapis lazuli like real close to your throat, all right? That's going to balance out the throat chakra. For the third eye chakra, you want to get the amethyst is good for balancing out the third eye chakra. Get you an amethyst. I'm not even going to tell you another stone for that one. Amethyst is great for balancing out the third eye chakra. It would also help you open it. That's another stone that'll do that too. So with the lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli will help you open the throat chakra also. But for the third eye chakra, you want to get you some amethyst. It will balance out that third eye chakra energy. Okay, I did it for years. I should sleep with amethyst with a do rag on and a bandana around my head. I should sleep like that. Then the energy I got so sensitive to the energy I couldn't sleep. To this day I can't sleep with crystals because they'll keep me up. I'm too sensitive to the energy. So get you a good amethyst for your third eye chakra, all right? For the crown chakra, the one I would say that works the best will be selenite, right? Get you a good selenite stone. And for y'all who don't know how to spell these things, just get your Google voice and just say what I'm saying in the phone. Say selenite stone, right? And the selenite is a white stone. It's very powerful. It works great for the crown chakra, right? Great for the crown chakra. And these 7 stones will actually balance out your chakras. And if you ever need to clean your chakras, selenite is good for cleaning all of your chakras, right? It's good for chakra cleaning, period. Selenite. So get y'all a piece of selenite to clean your chakras. You can put selenite in all your chakras. And every chakra I just said, every stone I just said for the chakras, you can do that, right? Stones are very powerful. They're consciousness. They're literally solid pieces of light. That's what a stone is, what crystals are. Crystals are solid pieces of light that you can hold in your hand, right? And when you know how to tap into that light, you can do all kind of things, right? This is actually something, a new prototype I'm working on. You know, I'm playing with it a little bit. It's got some turquoise in there, fluorite, garnet, copper, and a big piece of black tourmaline in the middle. something I'm playing with, kind of come with some new designs, you know. So when I do drop the jewelry on y'all, it'll be some dope stuff. So that's what you guys can do to balance out the chakras, right? So for books, what I want to give you guys is this is the first book. It's called Evolution in His Lifetime: A Practical Guide to Kundalini and the Chakras. I had this book for years, right? Kundalini and the Chakras. You can put that right at Amazon, and it should pop right up, right? Kundalini and the Chakras. That's a really good book. I used this book for years. The book literally has colored pictures in it. It has all kind of stuff in here, man. It goes into everything, man. It breaks it down. Even gives you mantras you can do to say for the chakras. This book will help you grow. Y'all need to get the book. It talks about the Kundalini being a reddish orange energy that mixes with divine energy, right? Calling it the Shakti, right? And then it turns gold and silver, right? They call that in alchemy, call that turning your water into fire, right? So get the book, Kundalini and the Chakra, Evolution is Lifetime. This is a good book to evolve, right? Do some chakra work. That's a good one. This is a book that's not really a chakra book. They do touch on chakras in this book, but this is a great book. I want y'all to get this. This has to be in your magical library. It's called Energy Essentials for Witches and Spellcasters by Maya Om. This actually is a book that belongs to my wife, but she told me it was really good. I read it and I started trying some of the techniques in here, and it's really good for helping you learn how to use energy. You know, like I always talk about, a lot of magicians don't talk about using energy, about learning how to use their own energy, right? So this book will actually teach you how to use your own energy. It's a very good book by Maya Om. Um, the secret, the secret of successful spell casting. This is a good book. I recommend people getting it, especially if you're just starting out on the path, right? So that's what I want y'all to start with. That one book I showed y'all, Kundalini and the Chakras, is an incredible book that y'all can get, right? So get the book. I hope y'all learned something in this video. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I just want to get on here and talk to you guys about the chakras, all right? I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and until next time, peace, family.